Hi, it's Lisa. I've talked to several clients recently whose first experience in leadership was less than ideal. Kind of awful, actually. Here's how the story goes. Your first experience in leadership, someone wanted your job and decides to make your life a living hell. Or the team doesn't think you were the best person for the job, and so they push back like crazy and resist everything that you're trying to do. Or you just don't quite have the skills you need and don't have nearly enough coaching and support from your boss, so you're struggling and floundering and you don't sleep well at night. You know what? It's okay. A crappy first experience in leadership is no indication of your leadership ability. It's just the reality of that first step into leadership sometimes. So while it's frustrating to have to learn that way, please remember that you can learn from it and move on. So I remember an early leadership experience that I had taking on a new team, and they loved their previous manager. And so when I came on, they just didn't believe in what I brought to the job and didn't really give me a great chance to show it. But also, I was awkward and not great at developing those new relationships because I felt a little out of place. And essentially, the team kind of hated me at first. I remember so much. I remember my boss taking me out of the office to tell me about it and talk to me. And I cried and I cried and I cried because I just couldn't believe that they didn't like me. As it turns out, it wasn't really that they didn't like me. They just were really bummed to have me as their leader instead of this previous manager. And that's okay, right? In the end, we built relationships and worked much better together. And I learned a lot from the experience. So here's what to do when you have one of these experiences. Learn what you need to learn from the experience, meaning what behaviors might have helped you to be more successful, and what do you need to do to recover so that you can move forward. Whatever you do, please don't let that early leadership experience define you. It does not mean you're a bad leader. If there's any way that I can help you to rebuild your confidence or to recover from that situation, please reach out. I would love to hear from you. Let me know if you've had a nightmare first leadership story, either your own experience or someone else that you've reported to that got a rough start. I'd love to hear it. Throw it in the comments, and we'll talk soon. Thanks so much.